Hello, and hello. So, I promise you all I will be doing the reading, and I'm gonna go with my very first baby. As you can all see, yes, this is my first baby. Don't ask about my phone, y'all. It's not actually the whole screen itself, like the actual physical screen. It's just a screensaver that looks all cracked up and whatnot. The phone has been through some things. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. But yeah. Anyway, I am going to read to you all the first chapter and also the prologue. So this story was originally supposed to be titled, this actually, believe it or not, is my third novel that I've written before I became published. But it's my first baby that I published. My first two novels, I'm going to rewrite one of them. Matter of fact, I'm going to rewrite both of them. I only have the cover for one, but the other one I don't. And I'm going to be doing a lot of writing with that one as well. So my gift of writing novels came to me when I was depressed. God presented that to me, but I didn't go in my direction of me actually writing. Well, I wouldn't say my direction, his direction of me writing for him. I was still writing for you know who, just writing sex, anything. And when I mean anything, y'all, I mean anything until 19. Like I said, y'all don't ask me my age. But 19, that's when I fully wanted to follow Christ and just, live for him, work for him. That allowed me to examine my writing. I said, Lord, I don't want to be like the rappers. I don't want to be like the celebrities that say they thank God, but their fruit that they're producing is telling a whole nother story. Like, no, I want my writing to reflect my lifestyle too. So yes, that was hard because I couldn't write sex just between anybody anymore. So believe it or not, my first play is also my seventh novel, which has no sex in it. And it's not a standalone either because it's also book one of my third series. So, yes, this is my first series, and I never thought I would do this, but I'm going to do it to y'all. Book 16 is the finale of Love Don't Come Easy. I just need to go ahead and get my cover for it, y'all, okay? So, be blessed by the reading. My main writing mission is to write with my writing vision. Let me put this, writing vision. I write with the 3 E's. Educate my readers, to entertain y'all, because I know we all love a good laugh. I definitely love laughing, and most importantly, to encourage y'all with empowering words of encouragement. My gift is encouragement. I did not know that was a spiritual gift. I did not know that was one of the gifts that, God gives us, encouraging. I was like, I said, the pastor that told me I was an encourager, I said, I just started crying when I read more of it in the Bible, that encouraging is a gift. Y'all, I cannot tell y'all how full I was. I was full of joy that day. Just so much full of joy. But yes, like I said, I don't know what my readers go through. And then they also told me when I stepped into the game of Christian writing not to be too preachy. Somebody got to preach, because like I tell y'all, these false prophets, y'all, they ain't saying what needs to get said out here. They ain't preaching what's right. They just care about what's in y'all wallet. And then one thing different for me, I give my readers free things all the time. There's actually going to be 4 now. It's no longer 3. It's 4 events where all my books are free. Resurrection Sunday, National Authors Day, which is the 1st of November. What else? Black Friday, And then Blessing Day, December 25th. I no longer say Christmas because we all realize that Christmas is a pagan holiday. They won't say that's Christ's birthday. That ain't his birthday, y'all, because nowhere in the Bible doesn't say what day he was born. So, yes, I call it Blessing Day. But my goal is to always give back, give back, give back. And since I'm going to be on YouTube more, I am going to, do my best by making those announcements and everything, especially when the book drops, when book 15 drops. Yes, I'll let y'all know about that too. All right, here we go. Love Don't Come Easy, Part 1 by Amelia Rucker. Love Don't Come Easy, Part 1. Yep. Prologue. It was a warm evening in Atlanta. The sun was about to set, for strips of pink and orange appeared in the sky. Diamond Stewart was driving straight home, for it was not too far from the hospital she worked at. Her son, Dion, along with her boyfriend, Wayne, was anxious to see her home. All I want to do is relax and spend time with the boys, she thought. Turning on the road she stayed on, Diamond pulled into the driveway and parked her vehicle. She raced up the steps and opened the front door. "Mama!" Dion rushed to his mother. "My baby!" Diamond exclaimed. She embraced her son tightly in her arms. It was tough being a single mother, but the best part was coming home to her child. "Where's Wayne?" Diamond wondered. "Mama, you might not want to go into the bathroom. It's very scary," Dion reported, quivering. He was very intelligent for a 13-year-old. "What are you talking about?" Diamond inquired. Why was Wayne in the bathroom? Was he sick? The thoughts began to dance in her mind. "He has been acting weird ever since he came over today. Wayne has not been himself at all," Dion informed. "You stay right here. Someone has some explaining to do," Diamond ordered, racing to the bathroom. Diamond had no idea what game Wayne was playing, but today was not the day for any. Diamond and Wayne met at Faith, Hope, and Love Church, where Diamond's mother was the head pastor. Wayne was just visiting until he laid eyes on Diamond. Y'all. The two connected and a week later began dating. Diamond reached the bathroom door and opened it. Her eyes grew wide as a baby doll, for she couldn't believe what she was seeing. Wayne was curled up in a ball, but his face was revealing the truth. A crack pipe was planted on the counter, and Diamond threw it at Wayne. "He's a crack addict." The painful truth stabbed her heart. "Wayne, why are you smoking crack in my house?" "Baby, I am sorry. I have a lot of issues going on in my life," Wayne stated. "You have me in your life. Why in God's name can you not tell me what was going on?" Diamond screamed. Tears robbed her face. "Baby, I can get help. I don't want to lose you. I love you and Dion. Please, don't kick me out. Where am I going to go?" Wayne swiftly grabbed Diamond's legs and embraced them tightly. "Get off me, Wayne. You should have been told me you had a drug issue. The sad part is I brought you around my son." "I will go get help. Please don't kick me out. I don't have anywhere else to go," Wayne pleaded, still holding on to Diamond, although she was fighting to be loose from him. "Wayne, you better get out of my house before I expose you to the police. Get out!" "Where am I going to go?" "Far away from me and my son. I don't need a crackhead for a boyfriend. Get out!" She slammed the door and raced to her bedroom. Diamond dived on her bed and bawled uncontrollably. The one man she really thought loved her was a junkie instead. He was a father figure to Dion, but now that was going down the drain. She hugged her pillow so that the tears could fall and soak them. "God, why do bad things happen to me? First my rape, Now Wayne's drug addiction. Why are bad things always happening to me? She prayed silently. Little did she know, small hands began to comfort her. Diamond looked up and saw her son. She hated when he saw her distraught, especially like this. She rose up and hugged him. God, please continue to keep me and my son. God, please continue to keep me and my son in the hollow of your hands. Protect us and let no one separate us. Excuse me, y'all. I'm going to need some water right quick before I get into chapter 1. Hold on, y'all. I need it. I know, bitch. All right, now, here we are on chapter 1. Diamond! Shouted Shantae, who was modeling her way through Atlanta Memorial Hospital. All you can observe was the skinny jeans, satin top, and heels click-clacking every time she took a step. All she cared about was dating a man with money, not just in his pockets, but in his bank account as well. She didn't have a job of her own, but money was always her motive. What, Shantae? Diamond inquired, glaring at Shantae. She was sitting behind the desk. Diamond hardly smiled, but her daily routine consisted of sitting behind the desk and leaving once the minute hand reached the 12 and the hour hand reached the 5. Look, don't start nothing and it won't be nothing. I just came here for my 2 o'clock appointment, Shantae stated. Tamika, an administrative assistant working on the floor, approached the desk to bring another folder. Here, we have a new patient that was processed through intake a few minutes ago, Tamika stated. Excuse me, Kelly Price, but we were talking. Don't you know it is rude to cut people off? Shantae sassily asked, rolling her neck. Look, mind your business. This is strictly between two professionals. What are you trying to say? Girl, you just don't know who you dealing with. Look, you definitely ain't worth it. I enjoy being a free woman. Diamond, I will holler at you. Tamika headed back on her way. She better walk away. I will mop the floor with her butt. Shantae, sit down. The doctor will see you when he is available. The two women were not best friends, nor were they the same age. Their personalities were not similar as well. Unlike Shantae, Diamond had a great sense of fashion as well, but was quiet as a mouse. She was the mother of 2 boys and did a good job taking care of them. Shantae, on the other hand, was in and out of her son's life. Her son was currently staying with his father. Your mama is still preaching at that church? Yes, I also happen to be a good minister too, alongside DeAndrea and Mother. Why do you ask? You look so down in the dumps. I can't give all of my time to an unknown man. God is not man, for he cannot lie. I would rather have God than put my trust in man, Diamond remarked firmly. She was born to a fierce and classy woman of God who pushed her to follow her dreams. The constant scripture quoting made her vow that she would never be that type of person. Being a mother was the number one priority Diamond kept. She wanted her children to have the same adoration and love that she once shared with her own mother. However, the bitterness of her household was creeping into her. Oh, goodness, my destiny. Raising an 8 and 4-year-old were a big hassle, and working 2 jobs was just as tough. Becoming a nurse was always a dream Diamond had, but the day she was ordained as a minister was a surprise even to her. Well, I heard y'all were getting a new pastor at the church. Who told you that? Diamond interrogated with wide eyes. Various people. What are y'all trying to be? A mega church, Shantae stated sarcastically. We're having a pastor preaching his or her sermon at the church. I don't know about him or her staying at Faith, Hope, and Love. Have you heard from New? No, and I plan on keeping it that way. That bastard didn't love me, Diamond snapped. I just asked. Now listen, a man is not a man if he walks out of his wife and children. Walks out on his wife and children. I understand you have one grown son, but your youngest boys need their fathers. Let me tell you something. What my children needs is none of your business. It's none of your concern. One, I was raised by a single mother, and she did an outstanding job raising me. Two, you are in and out of your son's life. So how in tarnation are you going to tell me what I am going to do? Diamond shot back. Shantae Jones? One of the nurses called. I'll see you later. Don't waste your time on thinking it, Diamond retorted. Shantae sashayed on towards the back. Diamond's blood level immediately reached its boiling point. How dare Shantae bring up my past? The thought made Diamond more bitter than an old maid. All at once, a familiar scene played out in front of her. No matter how much she tried to shake the pain, it consumed her like fire. She would never forget the day things became real and her separation from her husband became final. It played over and over again like a broken record. Why couldn't she find the strength to forget the dreadful day? It happened nearly 6 months ago, so you would think she would be over Newt breaking her heart. But we all know the heart isn't the easiest thing to mend back together. So that's it. And I will make sure I will read to y'all again. I'm thinking about doing my readings for y'all daily. And when I mean readings, I'm talking about reading the ones that are already published for y'all daily. So the first series will be and I'm thinking about making a playlist of them as well. Yeah. Love Don't Come Easy Part 1. And then we'll get on to Part 2 once we're done reading that. I think that would be a good idea for y'all. This one has 21 chapters, so embrace yourself. Also, fun fact, it was published back in 2016, but I took it down and I rewrote it. That's why you might see Wayne on the cover, but there's a twist. Yeah, there's a twist, y'all. I'm saying one more time. There's a twist. But there's a twist. And I mean a twist about who she actually chooses and all that. So yeah. Yep. Excuse the background too, y'all. That's my roommate. But yes. So hopefully I will make some changes and all that to make like a playlist for each book, so that way y'all can read them and all that. Hear them. Yeah. So I ain't gonna read part 2 today. I mean, not part 2, chapter 2 today. I'll probably do that later on tomorrow or so, depending on what I should do. Okay. I'm gonna go to the Father about that. Like I said, he's always in charge of me, so he gets me to go. He gets me to know. So yeah. So may God continue to keep you all. May he bless you all. Be blessed.